Alright, so you guys are going up the ascender, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people want the ascender. I'll take their votes in
So do you
consideration.
just press the call button, or do you climb up it like you planned to do before?
I don't think we have climbing gear, so yeah, just button.
Well, you can freehand it, but that could be dangerous as shit, so...
Yeah, I'm not trained in climbing, so no thank you.
Just in case we should back away a bit and aim in there as if there's... just in case something's about to come out or something.
So who do you want to press the call button then?
I'll press it.
Okay. So you press it and it like stutters for a few minutes with static, but then you hear like the sound of machine rotors and the machine spirit coming to life, and you hear the ascender coming down slowly. Okay.
Yep.
So a few seconds, 10 seconds go past with all of you pointing your rifles at the door, but it comes down, makes a slight chiming sound, and then opens, and it's empty.
Okay.
Just a bit of dust and things inside it.
Yep. I'll say Fed and I will take point. Make sure everything's clear. Once that is done, everyone else come up.
So just you two, yeah?
Yeah, it seems like there's only room for, the four of us. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the next one. Okay. Okay, so you guys go up the ascender, you can hear the sound of it moving along, and then it goes for about like 10-20 seconds, and then it stops and chimes.
Does
and
it have
opens up
elevator music?
It does not have elevator music.
Not even grim
Okay,
dark
well,
elevator
it
music.
does have grim dark elevator music. It's like a choir singing something to the Emperor.
Inspirational.
So you guys get up there, and you're on this level here. Seems clear for the most part.
Yeah, I take a corner. Instruct Fed to do the same, and it's clear. Come on up.
Okay, so do you wait for the rest of them to come up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so, a minute or so goes by, and you're joined by the rest of the squad, who likewise come up without much problem. So the corridor outside of you is much like the rest of it. It seems mostly deserted, Fat, except for some collapsed columns and beams around the area.
Fed, can you try and find trace of Parax here?
I'll give it my best shot. Fed
do.
sort of rolls his eyes as he starts looking.
I swear!
Clearly flying.
Oh my god, how am I supposed to find jetpack people?
Yeah, he's actually really frustrated at this point that you're demanding that he look for a guy who's clearly flying.
I am a merciless overlord.
Yeah, so if there were any signs of them, you can't find it because, they're flying, man. How are you supposed to find it?
What do you know? No tracks.
So it's just a survival roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll try as well. No.
Yeah, you're pretty convinced
Yeah,
that's
they're
right.
flying.
It seems like they were flying, yeah.
Come on!
So,
Piker isn't dumb.
What can I say? I think the big man's right.
told you.
Fuck it, I'll roll survival
Oh,
too.
it looks like I found something.
So,
My man.
rolling survival, you do find something. You notice that just outside here, there is a loose cartridge. A loose power pack cartridge from a, standard las rifle that you guys are all using, the M36. So it looks like And it looks quite recent, so it looks like someone discarded it, and it also has the emblem of the Hermian tent on it. So it looks like they discharged a power pack somewhere around here and reloaded and just left it. By the way, this is like a fire range to the south, if you guys were wondering.
Okay.
Sir, this must have fallen off him while he was flying along this area.
I backhand lock.
Bitch
No, I'm
slap.
kidding.
Yeah.
Boomer says that was uncalled for, Sarge.
I said I was kidding. I didn't do it.
Mhm.
I want to, but no.
So Forbin just goes out and picks it up, as you mentioned this, because he's kind of dozy. He just starts like looking around, and then the lights come on,
Shit.
and you guys hear the sound of footsteps. And out
From where?
From the corridor to your left there. And coming around the corridor is a familiar sight.
Fucking hell, barracks.
Parks just comes up and sort of like is grinning at you guys while he's checking his ammo and everything else, and turning to his men and says, "Oh, Sergeant Fitz, we weren't expecting to see you. We had just finished our recon and we were heading back now." And he just sort of grins and says, "I'm surprised you managed to make it up here."
Well, you ran off, so I ran after you.
And he just sort of grins again and says, "Well, you gave me enough time, so I still think this could work." And he sort of grins to himself, and you can see that something is... he's a little too happy with himself, if you know what I mean.
What are you hiding them?
What did you say, sorry?
Where are you hiding them?
Hiding what?
Don't play coy.
So he just sort of looks at you. He just sort of looks at you and says, "I'm human, moron." And he just sort of looks back to you, Fit, again, and says, "I was expecting to have a bit more time, but I think my lads managed to get things set up before you arrived." And he just sort of
What
looks
are
at
you
you and
talking
says,
about, barracks?
"We found the way out of here, sir, but unfortunately, when we report to High Command and Regimental Control as to the fate of the rest of the squads who were with us, including yours under your incompetent command, I'm afraid I'm going to have to inform them that unfortunately this place we found collapsed and you all died before you could get out, and we were the only survivors." And he just sort of grins, and you notice that he and his men have slowly been backing
I
away
shoot him.
a bit every now and then. Okay, go ahead and take a shot at him. And you can see his hand is rising up to his comlink because he's about to say something.
The Emperor be with you, Ariel.
That is short range. Yeah, this guy is going to kill us. Fuck him. Short range is 10. Semi-auto 0. I have Sentinel firing with me, so it's 15. So I'm going at semi-auto on full blast.
Alright, this is your last chance. You hand him over.
Pew pew.
Alright, he tries to dodge. Because he saw you raising your rifle. And he manages to dodge one of them. So roll damage for the other.
So this is at +2 damage and +2 and 2 pen.
And you hit him in the leg, yeah. Okay.
It's a leg, but with multiple hits, it's somewhere else. On the second hit.
Yeah, check what the second hit is. I should actually copy paste that thing from the other one. I'll do that right now, actually.
Let me check. I think I remember what page it is on the Dark Heresy core rulebook. It's loading.
Yeah, I just transferred over the multiple hit thing from another campaign.
Yeah, it's the leg. Still the leg.
Yeah, if you want to know, you can just look under the handouts now. So yeah, it's the leg, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you hit him in the leg, and he It's 8 damage. His toughness is that. So you do a bit of scoring damage. You got pen too. His toughness is that. Yeah. So you can see that you've wounded him, and he like limps a bit as he and his men are backing into the door, and he just sort of.
Can we go into initiative now?
Yeah, you can. Just a minute. But he like screams at you and says, "Damn you to hell, Fit! You and the rest of your mongrel dogs will die here, even if it costs me my life." And he just sort of micro beads and screams, "Now!" And then you guys hear like a deafening explosion, like in the distance. And the whole building starts to shake quite significantly. And you hear like things collapsing around you, but yeah, roll initiative. So it looks like he and his men detonated some explosives and are trying to kill you off here and escape and pretend that you died making your way here, and no one will ever know that he betrayed you.
I'm so good.
Okay, so this Thermian guardsman here starts laying down a suppressive fire. Can you do that in this without full auto? I think you can do it with semi-auto.
You can do it semi-auto.
Yeah, you can, I remember. Okay, so he's going to try and lay down a suppressive fire. He doesn't hit anyone, but now there's a suppressive fire along here.
Yeah, we need to.
So, you guys who are out in the open there, which is you, Hariel, and you, Fat. Everyone else is okay because he doesn't have an angle at you. But if you walk out there, you'll get hit. So, make willpower -10 check for me, or 20, sorry. Unless you have resistance fear, that's -10, which you should all have resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and Easy are suppressed, Fet.
It's a -10
Yeah.
test for semi-auto.
Oh, it's just for semi-auto?
If
Okay,
it's full auto, it's -20. I
Alright.
remember seeing that. Just confirmed it.
Yeah, go ahead then. Fet still will fail anyway.
I will... Yeah, fuck it. I'll re-roll it. Nope.
You are suppressed.
Almost.
Okay, the other one here will throw one of his frag grenades. It lands exactly where he throws it. He can throw it 3 times, or yeah, it's 3 times the strength bonus. Is it 3 or 4 for grenades? 3, okay. So you can throw it from the avatar. It's like 12. 12, and it has the explosive range of 3 or whatever, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so he just throws a frag grenade, but he's a bit limp in the arm apparently, and it blows up like here.
Girl.
Piker, your turn. There's a wave of las fire like streaming down this way, and you all hear the conversation, and it's very clear that Parax fucking hates you guys and has decided to try and murder you all here and escape, and because there'll be no other witnesses but his men, he will probably get away with killing you all, unless you can stop him.
Should have killed him in the train.
Yeah, this place is like heavily collapsing. You can like hear it all around you, like rocks and buildings and everything.
Right. Is there room to like get over to this like corner here?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Boomer politely moves aside for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I move up there and
And Piker moves up beside you, like, or no, Voxbox, sorry.
yeah. I pick up my grenade launcher and I
More explosions.
Try to angle it.
Yeah.
Try to angle it so like it would like bounce off this wall and into this like area.
You could just
Okay,
angle it around the corner and fire it like straight
Yeah,
there if you want.
yeah,
to.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
No need to do any fancy geometry.
But
Alright.
but
But
It's
fancy
cooler.
geometry.
You throw your like delay mine and the like bear trap as well.
So what's the modifier now? It's aim is just 10, right?
Aim is 10,
Yeah.
it's short range, I presume, so another 10.
And plus 5 for Vox
Yeah.
helping you.
Vox
That
box
should
will,
be plus
you know,
5 as well.
yeah. So yeah, you definitely landed, so roll damage.
Nice.
Ooh. Confirm the Righteous Fury, I guess.
Let me get to the critical table.
And where did you launch it? Just out of interest.
Just about here.
Yeah, so bang smack in the middle. Alright. So this guy can potentially dodge, this guy can't, and this guy can't. So I'll see what the guy dodges.
No Righteous Fury.
Alright, so that guy does not dodge, so they all take 13 damage to their chest. Reduced by their armor, and then by their toughness, so you did 6 damage to all of them.
And another one for flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I just give it to Voxbox and tell him to reload it?
Yeah, so you
Hand
just
me
like
my bolter.
hand it back to him, and as he's like firing off pot shots with his las rifle, and he throws you the bolter, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So Parax, who's now being splattered with shrapnel and shot in the leg, like sort of limps back and just sort of is like screaming in agony, like shouting curses at you in like old Thermian tongue, if you know what I mean. And like just continues to fire pot shots off at you as he screams into his comlink. Boomer, your turn.
okay. What's going on with my mouse right now?
Yeah, you don't have a perfect line of sight of them right
No,
now.
I really don't. I guess I'll just take a turn to move into a better position.
You could run, well, like there's a stream of las fire coming this way, but you could run and try and take cover here. You just need to
Could?
resist the. Yeah, you can, but you'll need to try and resist the. Actually, I think there's a way you can jump from cover to cover. Right? There's like an action.
Yeah, there is an action it can take. Let me.
And I think it allows you to ignore suppressive fire.
As long as you're running for cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like your full move, and you can only move, and you have like your cover's AP bonus until you get to the other cover, something like that.
Well, my full move only puts me here, so that's.
Let me check what it is.
It'll be under combat anyway.
Yeah,
How big
yeah,
is this
that's
map?
what I'm looking for.
Oh, but your run is different, right, Bermuda?
Yeah, but he said full move, so I thought he meant full
Tactical.
move.
Okay, here it is. Tactical advance. It's a full action. The active character moves from one position of cover to another position of cover. In doing so, he may move a distance up to his full move for the duration of the move. He's considered to benefit from the cover he left, even though he is moving in the open for a brief time.
Yeah. So, what's your full move?
Full move is only 4 meters.
No, it has to be much more
It's
than that.
more.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's what it says on my sheet. Run is
What is-
12.
What's your agility bonus?
2?
2.
Yeah, then your full move is.
Yeah, your full move is actually 4, yeah. So, let's say the distance between here and here is just short of 4, but I'll say for posterity's sake you can do it, alright?
Okay.
But you still need to make the check to resist suppressive fire, okay?
Does Crater come with me?
Yeah, he does, obviously. He lugs the mortar, I guess.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and roll willpower minus 10.
At 0 because you have a resistance sphere.
Oh yeah, 0, yeah. So just roll flat willpower. Nope. So you and him are suppressed, but you're in a better place to shoot next time again. Alright, so Sergeant Fit, it's your turn, but over the comlink, well, the microbead, you get a connection from the rest of your squads below via Sergeant Ellis, and he just sort of shouts to you and says, "Fit, what the hell is going on up there?" And then like breaks away, "Explosion! Ceiling is collapsing! Running to the maglev!" And then you just like lose connection, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. He's running to the maglev. He's fine, but I just shout, "Parax is a fucking traitor!
Yeah.
A fucking traitor!" And is this cover?
Yes.
This is cover. Okay. Is the... Oh, fuck. I cannot get there. I could get here. So, yeah, as my obligatory half action, I run into cover.
Combat roll and cover.
Yeah, pretty much. And...
Spread you guys out of it. There you go.
Sentinel cannot take any more actions.
Alright, that's your turn. What do you want to do, Locke?
I'm going to move forwards, I think.
Counter suppress.
You could do that, yeah.
My full move is like 6, so...
You couldn't run, though.
Corner.
You couldn't run, though. It's just moving through the suppressed fire is a different thing altogether, so... But, like, everything...
So I can run?
Everything, yeah, you can... Well, you could run to anywhere below that red line, basically, before you get into the fire, so...
Okay, well, I will run to here, then.
Yeah, you can do that. And then you can start firing shots off or doing a suppressive fire on your own if you want to do.
Yeah, I will do suppressive fire.
You see Parrot, shoot him.
Yeah. So do a well, what's your weapon?
Las gun.
Yeah, so do a minus 20 ballistic test for me. It doesn't matter if you fail it, by the way. Yeah, so it still goes off. So all these guys need to make a check to see if they're suppressed now. You just didn't hit any of them when you were shooting fire at them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So these guys are not grenadiers, so they don't have resistance fear, but Parks actually passed it. That guy didn't. And that guy. So these two are pinned, but Parks is not. Oop. There we go. Alright, Fett, you need to spend at least a half action getting into cover, because there's, you know, bullets flying everywhere, and, you know, you don't like flying things. Yeah. You're pretty sure all the small bullets have jetpacks. That's where he was hiding them.
Alright, and can I throw a grenade from cover?
You need to move to cover first. Yeah.
You can only take half actions, and the first half action you need to take is moving into cover.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, once I'm in cover, can I then throw a grenade?
No, because you only have a half action while you're suppressed, and that half action is moving to cover in the first round of suppressed fire. Yeah.
Well, could I just move then?
Well, you just moved to cover there, yeah.
Can I take another half move?
No, because you only have half move when you're in suppressive fire. Or half action. You get what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I only get a half action.
Yeah, in suppressive fire. Yeah. Okay, so this here is just going to continue laying down the suppressive fire. This guy here is going to move to cover over here. That's their turn, because they're suppressed. Piker, what do you want to do?
I want to shoot the guy who's, like...
Shooting the suppressive fire? Yeah.
Single shot. Aiming,
okay.
So 25 again.
Yeah, 25, because Fox helps you out. Yeah, you hit him dead on, he tries to dodge. He fails, roll damage. 11, where did you hit him? You hit him in the body. And forward penned all of his armor. 3, 1, 2. Yeah, so that was a bolt gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so his chest just explodes in a wave of gore from like the explosive shell of the bolt gun.
Nice.
Let's put some blood out there.
So, scream?
Oh yeah. So he dies a pretty horrific death, and Parox just starts, running off. Well, limp running off in the corridor down there. You're not sure where he's going, but it must be the way out. Boomer, what do you want to do? You're still technically suppressed, but you get a plus 30, I think it is, at the end of this to break out of it. It might be a bit different in this game. Yeah. At least that's how it was.
A character can make a willpower test at the end of their turn. This test is plus 30 if they're not being shot at.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Undercover.
Well, what is it to just throw a grenade by hand? Is it 3 times your strength?
Yeah, it's just a half action. You can't aim it or anything, and then it's like the range is 3 times your strength. Yeah.
Okay, so I can throw it 9 meters, which is like here.
And then it's blast, like 3, which is not enough.
No, okay.
You're in cover, so you can just half move and then do the pinning test.
Yeah, you can do that.
Half move a whole 2 meters.
You can half move.
She's still suppressed. I thought he killed the person that was doing the suppression.
Yeah, but you need to break out of suppression. Yeah. You get a bonus if the person shooting is no longer shooting those at the end of your turn.
Or if you are in cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just climb over the wall basically and then roll my willpower.
Yeah, willpower plus 30 because there's no longer any Laz shots being fired at you.
Didn't.
Would the plus 10...
You succeeded anyway. Yes, it would actually, so it'd be plus 40. Yeah. So you and Crater are no longer pinned anymore. That was your turn. Fit, your turn.
Yeah, I'll move 3 meters ahead. Basically,
jump over with Sentinel and make the test.
And make the test.
So all the while this fight is going on, large chunks of debris are like falling around you guys, if you know what I mean. And you can hear like the collapsing building around you. Like more chunks of column and stuff are falling, if you know what I mean. Alright, so you and him are no longer pinned.
Whee!
Locke, your turn. You're still firing suppressive fire, or do you want to stop?
I think he's no longer being suppressed, right? Because he's dead and the other guy's kind of around the corner, or...
The other guy's been suppressed around the corner.
He's in
like
cover.
around the corner.
He's in cover, but he's around the corner, yeah. Like
he still has to break out even if I stop, right? Or what?
Yeah. But he has a pretty big chance to. So.
He's in cover. The moment a person who is being pinned gets in cover, on their next turn, they get a plus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I may as well just run forwards then.
Okay.
I'm going to run...
You can do a full run now if you want to do it.
Yeah. What distance? I can do 13, I think. Yeah, so I just get to this rock.
Okay.
So run.
And then
Let me
Angel.
double check.
Yeah.
So willpower plus 40?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the end of your turn, you can move, half move if you want to first.
I can do 18. That's
Yeah.
like 14. Well,
I
I
think
don't
I'm
get
gonna
anything.
throw a grenade at this guy.
Okay. What's your strength bonus?
5, so I can hit him.
Oh god, this is where it goes horribly wrong and I die, isn't it?
Yeah, he bounces it off the wall and it comes straight back at you.
So it's just straight ballistic skill test, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you got it dead on. So roll damage.
Is it 2d10 for a frag grenade?
Yeah.
Yep. Don't believe he gets the flak bonus if he's at the center.
9. No pen. Okay, so yeah, you do a bit of damage. Enough to kill that guy, but like he's seriously hurt. He's gotten, shredded by 2 frag grenades already. And then yeah, do your willpower test. Oh no, you're still pinned.
I'm gonna push that over.
Okay, you're not pinned anymore. So feel free to take the pinning icon off yourself and your companion. Or add 5 of everything. Alright, so that Thermine guy's dead. This one here, half moves backward. And then makes a pinning test. And he's still pinned. Okay, Piker, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up.
Alright.
To that corner.
Voxbox runs with you,
Yeah.
Okay, so you see Parax just dart around the corner, like limping as fast as he can, with like splodges of blood following from his like cuts from the fragmentation grenade as he like runs down the corridor. All right, Boomer, what do you want to do? Building is still collapsing around all you.
I want to run. I can run to there. Come on, Crater, let's hustle.
All right, Sergeant Fit, what do you want to do?
Run after that motherfucker. So my run is 18 meters.
Is it 6 times your?
Yeah, but you have a bonus because you're fucking massive.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
plus
I
1.
can run 24.
Roll again.
So I get to there.
Alright. Locke, your turn.
And I'm just screaming at people to move, 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 let's get out of here.
Yeah, like you guys can hear like secondary explosions throughout the building and everything else as well.
This guy dead then, or like?
No.
That guy's
He's still
like
pinned.
like cowering in the wall, shooting as you guys run around.
Okay.
You're all just running by him, but he's like
Fucking.
still alive. Yeah.
You're so bad. You can't even shoot us.
Right.
The thing is, because we're running, he now has another minus 20.
And I just try to run right over that guy. Like, don't
Just
even
jump over him. Yeah.
just right through him.
Okay, so he just seeing the building collapse as well. He starts to run, and then a rock falls on his head,
Oh.
and he dies.
No.
Squish.
Squish, little man.
There's a big pile of blood coming out from underneath it.
Around there.
Alright, so you run around the corner just in time to see Parax about to start climbing up a ladder. And he turns to see you and fires off a las pistol shot at you.
Alright.
You were running, right?
Yeah.
That's why he has the last chance to hit you. And he misses you. Boomer, your turn. You see like a pale blue glimmer of a las pistol shot, like crackling against the back wall there as Piker and Box turn around the corner. And you hear like Parax screaming at them.
Alright. I'll continue running.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
My mouse is acting up. That's my turn.
Alright. Fit, your turn.
Yep, I run after. To here. Get to here.
Alright. Lock.
Is he going to have another turn, or is he leaving up the ladder?
Well, he was going up the ladder. Well, he's like climbing up it, but then he like hung off it a bit to shoot at Piker, if you know what I mean. Like he was on the first rung or two of the ladder.
Piker has a chance to fuck him up.
Okay, I'm going to keep running.
Fett,
But I can't shoot him or try to charge him.
you could charge him.
Shoot him. Or, well,
Our Fett's just gonna like, oh, Hulk smash.
Come here,
I mean-
little one.
it's up to you.
Piker, your turn.
Right, yeah, I'll just straight up shoot him.
Alright, go for it.
I'm Pribby with you.
Semi-auto, or what do you want to do?
Single shot.
Okay. Alright, you hit him. He tries to dodge on the ladder.
You're
Dodge
fucking
on the
lucky.
ladder.
On the
Fail.
ladder.
Fails miserably, and you hit him. Roll
Does he
damage.
also fall?
Yes!
Oh, confirm the righteous fury. Well, I think he's dead anyway. Where did you shoot him? Shot him in the arm. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
that's confirmed, alright.
What
So
is it,
you-
D5?
Yeah, sure, go for it. So, reducing his armor and his toughness. So, another. Okay, so what's minus. Well, what's. Yeah, 10 explosive damage critical to the arm if someone wants to look it up. 'cause
I'm looking for it. Give me a
Cover
minute.
blood over the entire area. No one can use these steps.
No one can use these
rounds.
ladders.
Slippery area.
Very oddly specific, yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? Where is the critical gaming?
Explodes any ladders in the 10d5 radius.
Shut the fuck up, Phil.
Explosive to the arm minus 10, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. With a mighty bang, the arm is blasted from the target's body, killing the target instantly in a rain of blood droplets. In addition, if the target was carrying a weapon with a power source in his hand, such as a power sword or a chainsword, then it explodes, dealing D10 plus 5 impact damage to anyone within 2 meters.
Yeah, so he just blows
So-
up. his-
No, this is 9. 10 is as above, except the target. If the target's carrying any ammunition, it explodes, dealing 1d10 plus 5 impact damage to anyone within 1d10 meters. This, in addition to the damage caused by the exploding power weapon.
Okay, you're fine. So he just blows up in a wave of gore, and all you guys hear is. And he goes,
Yeah.
like, what's left of his body, you know, his arm completely exploded, most of his torso and chest, like, ripped apart. He just, like, slumps against the wall. And that's the end of combat. And you guys hear, like, the whole building collapsing around you. You hear secondary explosions everywhere.
Now we just run up the ladder.
Yep. So you guys leg it up the ladder, yeah?
Yep,
Piper's probably first. Because he
he's a
doesn't
coward.
want to die.
I'll go last to make sure everybody gets up.
So making your way up, you guys get into what appears to be like a service tunnel and start running your asses off towards a distant light. And, you know, it almost blinds you the closer you get to it, and you realize you're coming to outside in what appears to be like the midday. And the sound of the collapsing building instead, like, slowly gives away as you guys all run for your lives, and is instead replaced by the sound of a sort of light, pleasant, you know, rain in a jungle in front of you.
I'm wearing my photovisors all the time, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So you come out here just as the tunnel behind you collapses. And you appear to be outside in the jungles. You're not quite sure where, but you can very clearly hear something very familiar in the distance. Somewhere to the north of you, in the hills to the north, which must be the back of the mountain ranges facing Gebesa City, you can very clearly make out the sound of artillery puncturing the nights with, like, blasts. So you guys are very close now. It must be like literally on the mountain just above you, if you know what I mean.
Soldier, I think we need to go back in.
You didn't get the jetpacks, right?
We left the jetpacks.
Forget the fucking jetpacks, Fat.
They probably used the jetpacks to start that chain reaction that made the cave in.
That's good
I'm
thinking, like.
boiling right now. Like, if I hear about jetpacks again, I'm going to kill someone. Lock.
Aaron, you have to go in
Don't
like
stop.
30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just leave it here because this is a good place to stop. It's like a checkpoint before we get into anything else. Because this is kind of.
I'm just punching the rock in frustration. I'm just over here like punching.
All of you are pretty beat because you haven't slept. You slept a bit in the train, but you got sporadic sleep, and it's been like hours or days even since you got a perfect night's sleep. You're all like slumping over, like breathlessly breathing because you basically made like the 100-meter sprint in a few seconds, like Olympic style winning, if you know what I mean, to get out before the building collapsed. So you're all like keeled over on your haunches, like breathing breathlessly, as like the air around you is like humid and full of like biting insects and humidity and everything else. But that's where we'll stop for now because the next bit is quite long. So if Aaron has to go, there's no point starting.
This me punching is just pure adrenaline. I'm just burning it off.
You're imagining it, it's Parak's face, yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's alright, soldier. We'll find you some more jetpacks in the future.
Maybe some of his face actually landed on that rock as well.
So we'll play again on Wednesday, I think, and hopefully we'll get a full 4 hours in because it's been kind of sporadic lately.
Dear God, please.
Yeah. So everybody's good for Wednesday. No long distance
Yes.
calls, no outings to get TVs for your mother or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. Okay. Wednesday then, as normal, and we'll get a full game in.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Warren.
Yeah, thank you, Warren. Thank you, everyone else, for playing as well.
If you guys managed to go up through the boiler, by the way, you would have got the drop on Parax instead, but you decided to go up the ascender, so he got the drop on you.
I don't know how we wouldn't have died going through there, but...
Well, you could have sent Fett up, and Fett could have like endured it because he has pretty good endurance. Well, toughness.
Yeah, he's pretty good, and he's also very tough. He could probably take them all out by himself.
Yeah, he could have at least stopped the guy that had the bomb, if you know what I mean. So it would have blown up, and you wouldn't have had to run for your lives.
Oh, we could have gotten the jump packs out.